Hey, it's Clay, and this will be a video chart on ticker symbol LMFA. We will take a look at the 30-minute time frame. Real quick, what do I mean by 30-minute in case maybe you're new to charts? Instead of each one of these candlesticks here representing 1 day's worth of price action, which is what you would normally see, each one represents 30 minutes. So while this here may look like several days worth of time, it's actually today's price action broken down into 30-minute time slices. I like to this time frame that does a good job of telling the quote-unquote story of the price, and then makes mapping out where levels of support and resistance a bit easier to see. I don't mean to state the obvious, but crazy movement today, not only from the price action perspective, but you look down here at the volume, and well above average volume today, so quite a few eyeballs on it. Although a pretty rough chart, but rough is kind of relative. What do I mean by that? Well, it depends on your perspective and your strategy going in, meaning if you're some sort of day trader and you bought right there, or you bought right there, and you wanted to sell within 15 minutes after buying, well then yeah, from that point of view, the chart is looking really bad for you. But from the big picture of things, I get it. The price has pulled back quite a bit, but overall the price does still have an opportunity to build a higher base, meaning if this current level of support can continue to hold, which so far so good, whenever the price got down around $2, you can see it very clearly has held. So if that continues to occur, then, so like I said, continues to occur, maybe goes on a little bit while longer, and then the price finally starts to work its way back upwards, what would you have from emphasis on the big picture? From the big picture perspective, you'd still have a set of lows right here, and then you look at where the previous set of lows is down there. If you envision each of those as stair steps, well then you have the overall stair steps progressing in the upwards direction. And that's the name of the game. That's what you want, assuming you care about, again, the big picture perspective. Again, I'm well aware that if you're a day trader and you bought somewhere up around there, then yeah, you don't care about these stair steps. But, you know, assuming you do care about more so the big picture, you know, that $2, I'm not going to call it a must-hold level, but it's definitely a very important level of support. In the event the price does not hold above 2 and breaks down below it, the next key level of support to keep an eye on at that point would be the gap close location, which would be from the previous highs down there at, what is that, about $1.60-ish, give or take a little bit. So definitely going into tomorrow, $2 and $1.60 key levels of support. How about resistance levels? In terms of where the sellers are hanging out at, in the short term, seems to be a little bit of a battleground area right here around 225. If the price can push through 225, next key level up there around $2.50. If the price can then start to get above 250, then yeah, you can start to talk about more so these higher levels, 280 and above. However, one step at a time, and the first key step, in my opinion at least, is just stabilizing out and trying to chip away an overall higher base, which so far so good seems to be happening at $2. So we'll see how this continues to play out. One of the biggest questions that I get is, hey Clay, how do you find the stocks that you trade? So what I've done is put together a free resource guide where I talk about the tools that I use to locate stocks that I find interesting and think may have potential. So if that sounds like something that could add value to you as a trader, then click on the image that is up on the screen right now and I will email you the guide. The guide itself is very short and to the point, and best part, it's completely free. Thanks for watching the video. Let me know if you have any questions.